welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm super excited. I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this beautiful floral glittery set. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Are doing the Lazy Girl Femi Beauty method way. Everything is going to go on the inside of the nails. So my nails are propped on my stands from Amazon. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. Starting off with my ring finger, I was super excited for this particular nail, so I wanted to do this nail first. Taking some base coat, you can use whatever base coat you like, but I'm using Makartt's base coat. I'm going to apply a generous amount of this onto the inside of the nail, and we're going to be applying some dried flowers and glitter on the inside of this nail. These flowers are from Dynamic Nail Supply, as well as the loose glitter. Into applying my dried flowers, I'm going to do a pink flower, and then a purple flower, and then a pink flower, and then to the empty spaces I'm going to go in and fill it in with some glitter. The base coat still is uncured, so once I have everything to my liking, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Just a quick tip, you guys, if you're ever applying anything to the inside of the nail the way I am, no matter if it's glitter, sequins, dried flowers, you always want to make sure you have a decent amount of base coat sitting on that nail. That way the flowers, glitter, sequins can just sink into the base coat and nothing is sticking up, and then it cures in place. Now I'm going into the empty spaces and applying my glitter, and I love this, you guys. I really wish I would have added some gold foil flakes to the empty spaces as well, but overall I feel like the glitter just gave it that extra cuteness. But yeah, once I have this done, I'm going to cure it. Onto my index finger, I wanted glitter to be at the tip of the nail and kind of ombre down to the white polygel. So doing the same exact steps, just taking some base coat and applying my glitter to the uncured base coat. I'm going to apply my glitter and then cure this for 60 seconds. I was out of frame here, y'all, but it gets better. I'll be in frame in like 2 seconds. This is what the nail looks like once it has been cured for 60 seconds, and overall this is what the two accent nails are looking like. So now moving on to applying our white polygel on the inside of our nail. This is in the shade Glow from one of Makartt's collections, so I will have everything linked down below for you guys. And I am using slip solution to spread out my polygel, but you can use base coat or rubbing alcohol. Now moving on to doing my index finger, I'm going to apply a little bit of polygel on the inside of this nail, since I am going to apply the polygel only halfway, since I do want this to be a ombre nail. So using my slip solution, I'm just going to pat that in place and just maneuver where I want the product. Basically, I just do a pat and pull motion. I get questions on how much polygel you should apply on the inside of your nail. It really depends on the size of your nail bed and the size of the nail itself. Thing I do recommend is always applying a little bit of polygel at a time, and then you slowly build it up. So basically the structure that I like to do is I like to have majority of the polygel on the middle of the nail, and I like to have my cuticle area and my free edge super flushed with polygel. The cuticle area needs to be thin because once you go to apply it onto your nail beds, you will get a lot pouring out of the sides, and that's just product wasted and it's just super messy. And as for the free edge, you want it to be super thin so it doesn't lose that C curve. Moving on to my ring finger, I wanted this to be a clear nail. I still wanted you to see kind of through the little design. So I'm taking some clear polygel, and this is where I use my base coat just because the polygel was just super stiff and sticky. Base coat really works well if you guys don't have rubbing alcohol or slip solution. Just apply some base coat onto the polygel and onto the brush, and it's just super easy. So I'm just covering this entire nail in clear polygel. Onto the pinky. So with this one, I decided to use base coat to help me spread out my polygel. It was just super stiff and sticky. I think because my polygels were like set out and it was kind of cold. So if you ever have any polygels that are super stiff to work with, put a warm water in a bowl or a mug or a cup and let your polygel bottles sit in there for a bit. Femi Beauty taught me that. So yeah, I've tried it once and it works, but I was just too lazy this day, y'all. So I just used base coat. I also get a lot of questions asking if I pop off my full cover nail tip at the end, and the answer is no. This isn't a dual form, so we don't have to pop anything off. Usually with the dual form, you obviously apply the product and then you cure it and then you pop off that form. But with the full cover nail tip, it does become part of our set. That way we don't have to do no filing or anything like that at the end. It is a lazy girl method, so we're just doing this the laziest way possible. Keeping that full cover nail tip on just gives us that structure and gives us that shape. What everything is looking like. I'm going to put these to the side and work on the peel off base method, which is just some cuticle oil and some top coat. Starting off with my cuticle oil, I'm going to paint this all over my nail beds and rub this in, and then we're going to go in with some top coat. I recommend you guys to use a top coat that you don't mind getting mixed in with cuticle oil, just a top coat that you use specifically for this. So once I have this rubbed in, applied my top coat, I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. To apply these nails, I'm going to go ahead and do my pinky really quickly. I just apply it as a press-on nail, apply slight pressure. Any product that comes out on the sides of my cuticle or the sidewalls, I make sure to clean that before I cure it, and make sure it's straight before you cure it. And once you have everything to your liking, pop it in and cure it for 60 seconds. All done and cured, I'm going to go ahead and just file the little plastic that comes on the free edge of these full cover nail tips. And then I'm going to buff all the tops of the nails because sometimes I do get polygel on there. And I just want to make sure the surface is nice and smooth for when we top coat. Now that we have everything buffed and everything shaped, we're gonna go ahead and clean my nails with some rubbing alcohol. I just have this in a spray bottle, and as you can see, it's all over my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe down my nails just to remove all that dust and make sure the surface is clean for when we top coat. My favorite shiny top coat from Dynamic Nail Supply, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to all my nails. I didn't end up showing y'all the way it looked when I was applying it to the flower nail because I was doing that on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, y'all. I did make a TikTok for my nails, so I'm super excited to just communicate with everyone on there. So I will go ahead and have it on the screen, but I'm going to apply this to all my nails, and then before I cure that, I'm going to apply some rhinestones. Applying some bling on my thumb and my pinky. I just applied some cuticle bling, and then to my ring finger it looked a little plain, so using these teardrop rhinestones, I wanted to do a little heart because we are in February, we are on the month of Valentine's, so I still wanted some little Valentine's touched into this, so I just added this heart. Once I had all the rhinestones, I did cure this for 60 seconds. Everything has been cured. I applied some cuticle oil just to refresh my cuticles and make them not look so dry and crusty. And this is the end result, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.